It's here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10, Taylor now. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Witt's going to give this to Taylor, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. On first down, Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
And I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. 52 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. A handoff to Fournette. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll run with Fournette. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the run, it's Fournette. Powers past him at midfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fournette. And he's got this down to the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This is Fournette. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Fournette. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And play will be stopped here with 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they've called a timeout. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Come on, dog!
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 1 overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire